Alam mong importanteng mag-save pero hindi mo nagagawa. Why? Because you throw away money. You earn and then you lose it. You earn, you lose it. Mahirap lang tayo. Traffic talaga. Alam ng traffic sa Manila. Umaangal pa. Gaga. You know it's traffic and you still complain about it. Stop it! It's not working. Because your word will be now your manifestation. I am a money machine. Pakisiko na kami. You are a money machine. You treat you as a money machine. You treat every money machine. Therefore, stop complaining. Stop criticizing. Stop condemning. That's it. If you're not happy with where you are, move out. Poor people have pure heart. Hala, mas marami kayo sa maugaling mga puro. Daming arte, buti mayaman. Tapos sabihin, sana all, mag-aral ka. Ask and it shall be. Kontrabida, tsaka bida. Sino ang bida? Mayayaman, mahihirap. Sino ang kontrabida? Yun lang. And that is something we want to start working on in ourselves. Are we clear? So that's number one, hate relationship with money. Number two, love and hate relationship with money. How many of you here, you earn and then you lose it, you earn, you lose it, you earn, you lose it. That's your pattern. Raise your hand. Yeah, maybe that's your belief system, that's your programming. Maybe na-correct na kasi naka-attend ka na ng seminar. Tama ba? Maybe na-correct na kasi eto na, marami ka natutunan. Kaso lang, mas malakas pa rin yung guilt and shame. Alam mong importanteng mag-save. Totoo. Alam mong importanteng mag-invest. Totoo. Pero hindi mo nagagawa. Why? Because you throw away money. Which means yung person number one, yung hate relationship money, wala pang awareness around it. Yung person number two, love and hate, may awareness na. Kaso lang back and forth. Again, something for us to start healing our money wounds. Third is what we call love relationship with money. When you love something, when you love someone, do you take care of them? Do you nurture them? Do you expand them? And maybe if you have a lot and money comes to you easily, effortlessly, humongously, ask me why. It's not because you're intelligent. It's not because you're prettier than anyone else. It's not because you're hardworking. It's because your relationship around money is a love relationship with money. And that is something I want you to start taking a look at on this year. Because sa totoo lang, lahat, best time to do business in the world in the history of humanity. The best. But if you're not making it, maybe your relationship gets into the way. Now that we know, right, that we have money wounds, now that we know that we have ineffective belief system around money, let's now start to heal our money wounds. Let's now start to reprogram ourselves in terms of money wounds. Again, useless to pag hindi nyo ginawa, and I just want you to start writing it right now, but when you go home, work on it. So, saan daw natin nakukuha ang programming, no? Nakukuha natin ang programming in three ways. So, number one is what we call verbal conditioning. Ibig sabihin na yung mga iba't ibang paniniwala natin sa buhay, nagsimula yan sa narinig natin bilang bata, okay? Na paulit-ulit at higit sa lahat merong emosyon. Ang tawag dyan, verbal conditioning. Now, maybe while you were growing up, you always hear from your parents, anak, mahirap lang tayo. Pero alam mong hindi kayo mahirap. No, ako, ang pinaka narinig ko sa tatay ko, mahirap kitain ng pera. And what we want you to do right now is to start taking a look at yung verbal conditioning. But the verbal conditioning is not just about money, but it's about life. If you are not blessed today financially, ask me why. Because maybe you are not aware that your verbal conditioning is all about letter A, complaining. Traffic talaga. Alam ng traffic sa Manila. Umaangal pa. Gaga. Diba? You know it's traffic and you still complain about it. Stop it! It's not working. The moment you start complaining, these are the words that vibrates outside, the world will complain back to you. Halaka. Watch out when you complain. I want you to notice your posts. Are you coming from blessing, gratitude, or you're coming from complaining? Dalawa lang yan. So here's the thing. I'm not saying you don't complain, but kung hirap ka sa buhay, ask me why. Dalawa lang yan. It's either number one, hindi ka naging responsable. Or kung naging responsable ka man, ginawa mo lahat ng dapat mong gawin. Number two, it is a preparation for you to receive what you've been praying for. Is this making sense? So better stop complaining. Watch out. Second part here, with your verbal condition, be careful in criticizing. Kahit sino pa yan. Bashing. Stop it. Because when you criticize somebody else, who are you really criticizing? And here's the thing. When you criticize yourself, when you criticize somebody else, you're criticizing the Creator. Be careful. And last but not the least, be careful with the verbal conditioning called condemnation. Ito yung pinako mo na sa krus. No, ito yung cancel culture. Hindi mo nga kilala yung tao, madami kang kuda, gagawa ka pa ng content around that. Be careful because your word will be now your manifestation. Repeat after me. Your word creates your world. Can I go biblical around this? Genesis 1:5. In the beginning, God said, "Let there be," and there was. What did He use to create light? Be careful. John 1:1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word became and dwelt among. Be careful. May effect pala yun. Oo. Sige nga, sino dito gustong-gusto mo kasama yung mga complainer? Ay, dito kay Rocky, ang daming complain sa buhay yan. Or, klaro ba? Because I would always say, I am a money machine. Sabay-sabay, I am a money machine. Pakisiko na kami, you are a money machine. So which means you treat you as a money machine, you treat every money machine, therefore stop complaining, stop criticizing, stop condemning, that's it. Be careful. If you're not happy with where you are, move out. But if you cannot move out, bless them. Thank them. Because they are a representation of what's going on for you in your money wounds. Verbal conditioning, generally in life. Your homework, okay, pakisulat, homework number 1. Go back to a time when you were still a child and remember ano yung naririnig mo sa magulang mo tungkol sa pera. Klaro tayo? Kung hindi mo anong naalala mo tungkol sa kapatid mo, elder, or cousin mo, elder, tungkol sa pera? Can I give myself an example? My mom is Ilocano. Ang Ilocano are known for what? Yeah, anak, wala tayong pera. Alam ko meron. My dad is Ilonggo, ganun din. Money is hard-earned. With my eldest brother, eto lang, no? Naalala ko, maliit kami, lagi ako inuutusan. Alam mo yung last to? Yung may pupunta, isusulat, may number. Araw-araw, no? Nagtataya. Ang pera ay swerte-swerte lang. Narinig niyo yan? So pag may kumita, swerte kasi yan. Kasi malas ako. I want you to watch out saan galing money wounds mo. Most important, number 3, church. No, sa church, ang kantahan namin, give what you have. Alam niyo yan, Brother. Give naman ako ng give. Bakit walang blessing? Yun pala, hindi ko makalimutan, ang sabi sa amin, literally, mas madali pa daw makapasok yung camel sa butas ng karayom kaysa mayayaman na tao. So we were not poor, but when we were the only family in Davao City who have a Ford Pinto, sports car. Ang daddy ko may sports car. But when we go to church, ang gamit namin sasakyan yung sirang-sirang jeepney. Bakit? Ayaw namin mausgahan kasi mas puro ang loob ng mahihirap. Klaro ba? Poor people have pure heart. Hala, mas marami kayo masasama ugaling mga poor. Totoo. Exactly. But notice that, how we pick it up. Media. I grew up in Analisa, Flor de Luna. Kilala nyo yon? Ay, hindi. Biglang napalitan ng mga batang yagit. Ay, hindi pa rin. Na Mara Clara. Sige nga. Mas marami ng kaidarang ko. Tapos naging Marimar. Klaro, di ba? Ganun pa rin. But I want you to see where did it get. Can I share mine? Okay. I was at the verge of really in a breakthrough of my financial, but I lost it because I was so afraid of what would my Christians say about me if I am very, very, very rich. That was mine. So tonight, journal. Saan nanggaling yung money wounds mo? Bakit may shame and guilt ka? Tapos identify. Yung sa akin, wealthy people are mean, ugly, and nasty. Yun yung sa akin. Kaya ayoko maging mean, ugly, and nasty. So for me to heal that, I need to change my verbal conditioning. Can I tell you what's my verbal conditioning? I'm extremely wealthy, kind, giving, and blessing the world. Maganda. And that's how it started in my own journey of seeking that. Now, is that enough? No. Number 2, very important here is what we call modeling. What's the word? Hindi mo narinig, pero nagkasama mo. So which means this is what you call your theory of space. What's the word? Theory of space says that the space where you are standing, 3 to 5 meters, literally will allow you to be rich or remain poor. Which means unang-una, sinong kasama mo? People who you are with. Kaya napakaganda itong gathering na ito kasi this is a gathering of people who wants to make a difference in their life. May mga friends ba kayong inibita? Ay, wag, linggo ngayon. Family day. Church day. Di ba? Daming arte, buti mayaman, buti maganda. Sino ang lagi mong kasama? Not only people, who do you consume? Tignan mo yung TikTok mo algorithm. Kung puro ba entertainment, kung puro marites, and that's victim mentality by the way. That's ako, I don't have any TikTok, IG, and Facebook in my phone. Ask me why. Lahat ng nandyan nakikita mo eh. Whether you like it, that affected ka, that becomes now your digital space. Most important part, pag yumayaman ka na, I'll tell you, pinakamasakit, magbabago ang group of friends mo. Kasi kung lagi mo pa rin silang kasama at umaasenso ka, matatakot kang umasenso kasi i-reject ka nila. Pagtatawanan ka nila. And I think that's something you want to start looking into. This is the most painful part. People who we love, specifically our parents. Because they have a modeling and they are your ceiling, by the way. No, pwede ko bang ikwento si Migs? Sabi ko si Migs ang galing-galing. At that time, bakit walang breakthrough? Yun pala. Yung ceiling niya, kung saan siya nakatira. So if your parents is earning at least 100,000 per month, you want the good news? That's your maximum ceiling. But if you don't want that, find somebody who has bigger earning capacity than your parents. Not to leave them and unlove them, but to love them from afar while you're building your financial success. Can I ask someone here? Come here. Mark. Palakpakan natin si Mark. Okay? Si Mark went here in the Philippines one-way ticket, right? And when he came in here, can I safely say you were broke? At least, yeah, nobody, and then he entered into this space, and it's earning by the millions on a monthly basis, US dollars. Can you tell them how powerful this is?
Yeah, for me, so I always used to live at my family's house. So I'm just 26, by the way. So I moved here to the Philippines, age 21. I flew here, had no network, no friends, but I just had a download from God that I wanted to travel overseas, live as a digital nomad, explore and grow as a person. But it wasn't until I met Raymond right there. He's been a big transformation for my life, and Raymond was the one that introduced me to Coach Miggs. Coach Miggs introduced me to Coach Russ. And I've been through this personal growth journey for the last 4 years. And yeah, the income has just exponentially grown. One of my largest e-commerce brands in Australia, I just work 45 minutes per week. And yeah, just excited to be in this environment of growth and to just exponentially grow and give back to the world. But yeah, the money blocks are a real thing, and the environment shapes your future.
Klaro ba yun? Another man, come here, Raymond. No, I'm so proud Raymond is here. No, I met Raymond. No, he was offering something. Okay, and I just said, okay, but you know what? I don't have a need for what you have, but if you need my help, I'll help you. And I told him, saan ka ba nakatira? No, it's Digos. No, it's Davao del Sur. Province, maliit. Okay, who are you with? This and that. Sabi ko, I dare you. Take a leap of faith. Leave Digos. Leave Davao. Go to Manila. Hang around with us. And right now, again, multi-million income.
Powerful experience, Coach Russ. I came from a family, like, lahat yung minention ni Coach Russ kanina about money belief systems. And especially with the circle of my friends, like, the fear of losing your loved ones because you want to expand, you know you deserve more. But it's not about forgetting about them, but ang importante, unahin mo yung sarili mo. You know there's a certain calling deep inside of you that you want to seek more growth. And you cannot do that in a space na sobrang consuming negativity. You need to move out. You need to take your biggest risks and always trust your intuition, your instinct that you can do it no matter what. And be in the space of mentors in life are the best hacks. Even beforehand, before ko na-meet si Coach Russ, I'm always seeking for someone to teach me, to guide me, how can I grow myself. Doon talaga ako naniwala about the law of attraction thing is, it's not just about in the mind. You need to do something about it. Always keep showing up no matter what, and definitely, the world will align, mamimit mo yung tao, doon ka mag-grow. And just focus, stay on it, trust on yourself na every single day na may increments ka na mag-grow. Once you look back, again, greatest takeaway ko din with Coach Nani kanina, pag andyan ka na sa level na yan, alam mong ayaw mo nang bumalik, and you want a lot of people to be with you, like when the tides go up, every boat will rise. That's how important it is to be in the right space.
Exciting ba yun?
Yeah.
So again, you're in our good space. Keep it up. Have a community na nagtutulungan with one. Thank you so much, Raymond, and thank you so much, Mark. No? So pasensya na, napagtripan ko lang kayo. Are we learning? And that is something that I want you to look into. Specifically, you are to look into kung saan ka nakatira. Importante yun eh. Hindi ko sinasabing lumipat ka ng 5-star hotel or Forbes Park. Kahit lang naman yung room mo, kailang pag-uwi mo, ramdam mo, wow, ang yaman ko. Yun lang. Kung walang kurtina, bumili ng magandang kurtina. Lagyan ng magandang lamp. Alam mo yung vibrational energy mo, mayaman, mayaman, mayaman. Then you attract it. Is this making sense? Again, these are all things. We have millions of stories around it. But believe me, this work 100%. Hindi ito pagandahan. Pakisabi, friend, hindi ito pagandahan. Hindi ito patalinuhan. Hindi ito pa-hardworkingan. Kung hindi, your money wounds that you healed and reprogram yourself through this system and structure. Are we learning? Last but not the least, number 3, specific events or experience, which means allow yourself to open to a lot of new experiences. Sino ito first time mag-attend ng ganito klaseng seminar? Raise your hand. First time mo lang. O palakpakan natin silang lahat. Maraming salamat. Buti na lang open ka. Klaro ba? Tapos wag nating husgahan, no? Alam mo, I am really hurt when people would laugh about people who are in network marketing. It's because I can safely say, sino nag-network marketing dito? Raise your hand. Okay, I can tell you, all the people who I know who are multi-millionaires right now, coming from walang-wala, isa lang common denominator. Let's say 95%. Ask me what? Network marketing. Which means push yourself to be open to a lot of opportunity. Huwag mo munang husgahan. As long as it's not illegal, immoral, life-threatening, just go ahead. Show up. Connect. Hindi ka man magsa-sign up, contribute. Action ka agad because you know these people, you might need them 10 years from now, 15 years from now, a year from now. Make it your wealth network. Specific experience, specific event. Sino dito, never ka pa nagkaroon ng brand new car pero gustong-gusto mo magkaroon ng brand new car, taas ang kamay. Anong action plan yan? O, tingin-tingin ka muna, anong type mo? Right? Tapos pag may gusto ka, punta ka sa kasa. Tapos tawagin mo yung salesman, alin dyan pinakamahal? Oh, bakit? Test drive ako. Oh, ganda, di ba? Tapos sabihin mo, oh, padala mo sa akin yung quotation, ha? Don't call me, I'll call you. Di ba? Tapos uwi ka, pero kailangan naka-Uber ka, ha? Huwag naman naka-jeep ka, titignan ka, di ba? Pag uwi mo, punta ka sa mall. Anong una mong action? Ask me what? Bili ka ng keychain. Oo. Tapos picture ka na, me and my keychain and my future car. Possible? Power! Create brand new experience. You know, I'm living, sino dito napapanood na ako somehow sa TikTok, sa sikat na ako. Saan niyo ako lagi nakikita usually? Nature. Tanong niyo kanina yon. So, one day, somebody invited us to farm visit. Yes. When we got in there, wow, ganda. And then me and my partner were looking at each other at sinabi namin gusto namin to. And then hindi namin pinakawalan yung desire. And what we did, number 2, we started to act right away. Sinong agent ninyo? Meron pa ba to? So we moved from one to another until we found out what we truly want. And number 3, repeat after me. Act, not based on budget. Act based on faith. True or true? Kasi ibibigay. Ibibigay. I cannot even imagine like this one. Maganda bang lugar namin? Pinapalakpakan po yan. No? November last year, sabi ko gusto magkaroon ng space, yung seminar space, yung maganda, world class. O sige, by February, we move on here. I don't know how much, I don't want to, but He is faithful enough to bless you. But how will that happen? Last but not the least, okay lang ba? Please write this. Take care of the money machine. Klaro ba? Don't just work for money, but work harder on you than the money that you want because the money will just run after you. How do you take care of the money machine? Number 1, extreme self-care. And this is imperative. Extreme self-care starts with letter A, rest at night. I'm 53, do I look fresh? Grabe, mga fans ko dito. Ask me why. Mortal sin sa akin pag natulog beyond 10 p.m. Mortal sin. Sino dito napuyat ka alas 2, alas 3, the following day nagising ka ng alas 7, tinulog mo ulit, natulog ka hanggang alas 12, ano pakiramdam? Heavy. Paano papasok yung pera kung ang money machine mabigat? Your ultimate job here to get what you want, to receive what you want, because sabi nga, ask and it shall be. Paano bibigay? Hindi ka marunong tumanggap. Ask me why. You don't feel good about yourself as a money machine. And that's your job. Pakisabi, my job is to feel good no matter what. Who is the source of all financial blessing? God. Can you say that? When I say God, whoever you believe in, Ama, Yahweh, Panginoon, Universe, do you agree? Taas ng kamay if you agree. Baka may nasama tayong anak ng Satanas dito. And if you want to feel good, you have to feel God. Ask me why. Because God is all the... Yun lang yun. Napakasimple naman yan. Oo naman. Paano barating yung blessings? Yung mukha mo, buwisit. Diba? That's a very simple metaphor, but that's what I eat, breathe, and sleep. That's what I practice. I never work so hard in my business. Never. But I work really, really hard in making sure that I guard how I feel every day. Because when you feel good, you do good. But you need to start taking care of yourself by extreme self-care. Rest. Before you sleep, can I give you something to do? This sit down, 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, close your eyes. This is gonna work tonight. Do not pray for, Lord, yung income ko, Lord, i-increase mo, Lord. Gago. Available yan. Di ka kasi naniniwala sa akin. The only prayer I want you to have is, thank you. Just close your eyes and smile. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And smile. How did that feel like? Happy. At yan yung pagtulog mo. Good vibes only. Are you with me? Part of that extreme self-care, number 2, is to start connecting to the source. The most powerful connection to the source is the practice called meditation. And hopefully, no, you do your meditation yung wala pang araw. Kasi iba ang nagagawa ng meditation. Sige nga, sino dito yung naturo ako mag-meditate at nagulat ka na lang yung buhay mo is and flow na lang? Look around. Tapos sabihin mo, thank you. Sabihin, ang hirap naman yan, hindi ko kaya. Mas mahirap maging mahirap. Uupo lang, pipikit, hindi mo kaya. Hindi mo kayang magbago. Yun lang yun, ayaw mo magbago. Part of you connecting to your source is also physical exercise. You cannot not move every day. Di ba iba yung energy mo pag nag-exercise ka? True or true? Yeah. Third part that I want you to start to understand when you want to start your extreme self-care is number 3, up your competence. Up your competence. Anong ibig sabihin? Kung ano man ang ginagawa mo ngayon, kailangan ikaw yung pinakamagaling. Kung gusto mong kumita ka ng 7 figures, kailangan yung galing mo 7 figures. I-match. Klaro ba? You know, up until now, no? Sino dito na ilang beses na ako, Paulo, ilang beses mo narinig na salita tungkol sa mga ganitong klase? Several times. Laging brand new or paulit-ulit nakakasawa?
Always brand new.
Ask me why. I study every day. I spend an hour or 2 every day to learn. This is my second talk, back to back. Ibang topic kanina, nagulat na naman ang audience. Bakit? Nag-aral ako eh. Take time. Those people who stood up here, they study. Crazy study. Tapos sabi nyo, sana all, mag-aral ka. So what do you need to do? Number 1, learn. To up your competence, knowledge. I spend at least an hour or more every day. But don't just stop in knowledge. Number 2, skills. You know, ito si Jed. Pwede ko bang iabang to si Jed? No? Jed is only 20-year-old. Pinapalakpakan po yan. So 16 years old pa lang yan. Sunod-sunod na ito sa amin. Tanong niyo sa akin, saan siya galing last week?
Saan siya galing last week?
Nag-Japan. Klaro ba? Kompletong outfit. Kumikita 200 to 300 a month. Palakpakan natin. Pero grabe yung kanyang kaalaman. Kaya nga sinama yan nila Nani, nila Sir Charles. Kasi ang daming alam eh. Nag-aral. Marami rin kakayanan. Marunong mag... Ito siya, yung mga video ko, siya may kapakanan nun. Yay! May alam ba siya dati? Wala. Skills. Inaral. Next is experience. Put your skills into experience. And I want you to look for airtime. You know, dati, siguro mga ilang years akong walang lugi pa ako. Ako pa magbayad para magsalita, para pakinggan ng tao. Remember, Joe, we did seminar in Canada? Luging-lugi. Okay lang. At least galing o Canada, nag-run ng seminar. Iba yon. Invest in experience. But if you want to earn by the millions, raise your hand if that's what you want. Effortless. You need to start investing in your leadership. Ask me why. Repeat after. My business is operating without me. Ang ganda ba yan? My business is exploding without me. Tama yung sinabi ni Nani kanina, i-share mo. Dalahin nyo lahat ng team ninyo. Tapos sabi, ay, na-train ko, aalis lang yan. Tapos i-keep mo, hindi mo na-train, mas nakakatakot yun. At least na-bless mo siya. Pero I'll guarantee, these people will never leave you. Why? Because you're giving this to them. That's number 3. Last but not the least, number 4 is come from contribution. Klaro ba? Come from contribution. Which means every day of your life, your job here is just to bless. Ask me why. Kasi pag hindi ka binless, sa mga taong binless mo, nakikita niya, fair siya. Huwag lang tumigil. He is fair. It's an overflow of contribution. So hopefully tonight, before you leave, look for 5, 10 people, kwentuhan, what do you do? I know some that. Find a way to support, to help other people. Who's into sales here? Raise your hand. Sales. Thank you. Repeat after me. If the mission is clear, the commission will appear. That is so true. You know, I never remember begging for people to sell, to buy. But people are lining up to buy. I'm in the business of building team, recruiting people. I don't remember begging for people to be part of my team. I don't remember recruiting, but people are applying to be part of my team. Pinipilit nila yung kanilang sarili. O si Raymond, pinilit niya yung sarili, hindi naman negosyo yan. O binless niya ako, binless ko siya. O ano lang naman nagbigay siya ng Toyota Elite Grandia worth 3 million sa akin. Ganda ba yon? Yeah, that's the business we're talking about. But your come from must be giving, giving, giving.